Oh, hello. Oh boy. Oh boy. Listen to that frog in my throat. Yeah. Welcome. It's Sunday and the time change happened, which I don't know that it like affects Molly and I as much because we don't have 9-to-5 jobs anymore. And so, we can kind of move our sleep schedules around. I think there is an effect that is noticeable for everybody. And I think it's more noticeable for people that have like a very regimented like time schedule that they've got to be on. I still think we need to do away with it. And it will mess with me this week. There's no doubt about that. But time marches on. And we can only hope that someday we'll be able to look back as this grand daylight savings experiment as just another one of our many, many, many mistakes. I think the statistic that always gets me and why it should be evident that we should be away with it immediately is that suicides go up on both ends when it comes on and when it goes off. And like, if we can save one life by changing something, I don't understand why we haven't. Sad. What else? Had a good week, did some YouTubes, have some videos up, pretty excited about them. I was originally going to play Transport Fever 2 and make another video, sort of another like let's play long form video about like the next stages, because we kind of did like an opening salvo on the game, sort of how it all runs and how it's put together. And I was very happy with the video. I got some good feedback. I got some laughable feedback, which I guess is the case. But take it for what it is. I'm here, but I have my headset issues, so I can't hear anything. In case you're trying to chat to me. Oh no, headset issues. No, Molly. No. Okay, now I can hear you. Excellent. All good.
Drax?
False alarm. But so like I said, I was going to play Transport Fever 2 today, but I decided to change that up because I bought this great game called Ostriv last year. And it's from a Ukrainian developer, Yev, who's single developer. It's right in my wheelhouse. It's a city builder. It kind of reminds me of Banished, and the whole development was put on hold because he had to leave because these assholes came and raided their country. And so I bought it. I played the hell out of it. I loved it. And then it's in development. So I got to a point where I couldn't do anymore. I've continued to follow it. And yesterday last week he put out something saying, hey, listen, Alpha 5 is coming and it's going to be exciting. So I'm going to change my title right now to Alpha 5. Alpha 5 update. So I thought, you know what? That would be fun to play. Now, I have not played this game since last year, and I remember it. Maybe it'll all come back to me. So this is going to be as much you learning, me learning and having a good time. I thought we might do a look at, just a quick look at the patch notes. They added some new decorations. Looks like they made some tavern owner changes. Added help text. There's new buildings. Ooh, new lilacs. Some resources now have limited shelf life, so it looks like they rot instead of being available forever. This is one of the cool games where when you build a house, and you build a house and you can build like a farm, you can build like a garden in the house, and so the house kind of produces its own food, which is really great. So you don't need as much like farm-based stuff. You still build farms. Boatyard fixes, minor optimization for bigger cities. Yeah, I've seen some stuff on Reddit where they're building these huge cities. Like there's these guys that are doing crazy runs, just crazy build, try to get as big as they possibly can. Redesigned stat window, which is great. There's some really good stats in this game. The traders. This is another cool building. Like he's done a bunch of artwork. Small granary, brickworks, brewery, very important. Slightly reduced charcoal price. I read these last night and I thought, all of this is great. All this is good stuff. Hop yard. Priest now moved to church and previous one was demolished. Trade demand and proposal will now increase over time. Showing total area of fields and farms property. Siblings are now visible to the family tree. That's very cool. Graveyards. Better visualization for failed crops. Children aged 15 to 18 can now work as laborers. Child labor. It's the 1800s. This is set in the 1800s, by the way. Warehouses, hay barracks, and granaries now have their storage capacity visible directly in the properties panel. New buildings, sand pit. Like, this is a gigantic update. I was reading some of the Reddit posts last night too, and like the first couple of posts were like, wow. Didn't expect it to be, I mean, it's been a year since there's been any movement on it, but like understandably, the guy like got thrown out of his house because these assholes raided his country. So it's a huge update and shows that like the game has real legs. So it's great. All clay pits, slightly different visually, can now build paved roads. Look at those cool roads. Yeah, there was just dirt roads before. Iron ore mines. Oh, look at that. It goes right into the thing. There's a new map. Citizens will now be able to share some of their thoughts. Very important. Yeah, trade screen UI improved. Like, it's just like took the base game, improved a bunch of stuff, and then just added a whole bunch of new content to it. Row houses, look at those. We know about row houses. Stone well, and then just a list of fixed things that were broken. So I think really amazing stuff for a really amazing game. The game is still in development, as it says here, so your feedback and bug reports are very welcome. Click here to learn more about reporting bugs. I like the art style. I like this. I think this is another one of these games where like you lay it down and they the roads kind of build. I don't remember. It's been so long. I feel I was very excited when I bought the game last year. I played it a lot and I was hoping for more updates, and I knew that there wouldn't be. And it's one of the very few times that I kind of said, okay, listen, just put this game out of your head, because it's going to be months and months and months until there's an update for it. And surprisingly enough, I was actually able to do that. And now here we are, almost a year later, and I'm very happy that it got updated. So we're going to say new game. And then we can look at the different maps here. And it looks like it's just... So you've got limited ones, limited stone and limestone, limited stone and limestone. And then there were some up here that were unlimited. Limited stone, unlimited limestone. I don't really have a preference, I don't think. Other than like, I'm kind of keen to having unlimited of things. Can I have unlimited everything? Choose which types of forests, pines or spruces. That's kind of fun. So for me, it's either one or two. I guess, let's just pick number one. Wow, that was fast. Hello. Look, there's a bird right there. Hello, birdie. Choose your location for your settler camp. So we can see a pretty standard layout, and we've got my favorite thing in the entire world, which is we can press the pause button with the space bar. My level of rating a game on how great it is if you can press the space bar and pause the game. If you can't do that, then I'm out. We should just rename the whole channel Spacebar Gaming. I'm going to take a sip of water. Yes, I 3 dots also, Molly. Can we go into what the 3 dots mean? Like an in-depth? No, forget it. Okay, so we can scroll out here. Whoa! And we can take a look around. We can see that the map down here, main menu, world map, info and overlays. So we can show fields, residents, vehicles, problems, local markets, always show occupied space. Well, this will take us to the town hall when we build it. And then we've got a help section, which will come in handy, I'm sure. That's just the menu. And then let's look at this. Oh yeah, that's right. We can trade. So here we are. And then all the little trade routes. That'll also come in handy. Oh, I pressed that already. Okay. So there's a little red line here. I don't know exactly where I want to start. Looks like that's limestone. Like, I just don't, it's been a while. It's been a long while. Now I'm remembering how long it's been, right? And then we got the basic controls, which are your right mouse button allows you to do some movement of up and down and around. The scroll wheel is the zoom, of course. You can use WASD to move around. Like the controls are solid. Like it's your typical city builder type thing. I don't think we want to start on a little island. This is sort of peninsula here. And then up into the woods. This is another red line. So I guess we'll start right here. And you can see that I'm going to change the music to classical. You can see that this is just choose a camp location. Whoa. So let's go ahead and let's put one. Let's put it right there. Whoa. Okay. Oh, and then we can camp center, camp storage, cart parking, tents, build a forestry for wood production. So we've got a little helper guide in the top left window here that's going to guide us through what we're up to, what we're going to do. So let us. Oh, and then we've got a bunch of nice little. I love the graphics in this game. I think the art design is very good. And then so down here we've got copy a building, houses, and we can see the different houses we can build. Whoa! Oh boy! Oh, I gotta get nails. Water, wells, platforms. And then we've got production, forestry, farms, orchards, windmills. He's added so much stuff. Chicken coops, cow shed, dairy. Get some pigs, some sheep, slaughterhouse, a smithy. All right. Oh my gosh, there's another page. Shoemaker. Man, I don't remember hardly any of this. Oil workshop. So pretty in-depth game, right? Trade. This looks like trade and transport. Market stalls. And then government, town hall, construction office, decorations. Oh, education. So we got primary school, and then barber surgery. So this is health. I love that it's called barber. That's great. And then religion. Religion was one of the last things that went into the game right before it stopped, I'm pretty sure. Burial, small chapter, church. So it's telling me I need to build a forest. I'm guessing that's here. Forestry. Produces wood, firewood, and bark from nearby trees. And I'm guessing that I already have, like, up here it kind of tells us a little. I'm at the top of the screen now. So we can tell how many people we have, how much money, how much iron and nails. You have stored resources. So they kind of give you like some stuff to get started. Some drinking water, some iron, nails, which are very important, thatch and wood. And then a message log, which is, I'm guessing, going to be some messages. All right. To rotate, I'm pressing R and T. I don't know where the front of this is, so I guess we'll just... Nothing's forever, so... The forester cannot be placed on trees. Okay, that's important. Maybe we just cheated in here a little ways. All right. Looking for builders. All right. Builders. Supplying resources, construction site. Click to select, right? Click to fire. Speed it up a little bit. See if some dudes go over here. Hey, guy. Yeah. All right. So I'm guessing he's bringing us some building products. Hey, look at him coming. And maybe we can get progress bar. Excuse me. Yeah, so they're dropping what we need and the numbers going down as they supply it. Helpful, very helpful. Yeah, I think it's a slow-paced city builder that is, Banished many years ago started this type of city builder, and it was always sad that they stopped developing on it because I thought it could have gone a lot further. But a bunch of games have now tried to sort of mimic Banished or improve on Banished, and I think this is one of them. I read about this on some game blog that I read, and that's how I got turned on to it. And then I really was on the fence on buying it. And then the developer put out a message just as the war broke out in the Ukraine and was like, hey, everybody, like, we're okay, we're fine, like, really could use the help. And that's when I bought it because, everyone was saying it has really good reviews on Steam, and everyone was saying, listen, it's a fantastic game. And even if he never finishes it, like, what's there is a great enough game. Plus, he could use the money. So I was happy to support him. And I'm even happier now to see that the game has continued to develop. And that he's safe and fine and that he's able to continue to, this is his passion. So. All right, we can see that it's building along here. Looks good. Look at them, really working hard. Can we get closer? Man, they're putting that roof up. Now, I'm on I'm on game speed times 5. So if we slow this down, this is regular one speed. Still not bad. All right, construction complete, forestry. Now what are these guys gonna do? Like, all right, let's go get some beer. Looks super cozy. Yeah, it's nice. It really is. All right, we're going to pause again. Build houses for families in the camp before winter comes. Create a clay pit and dig out to dig clay for houses. Right? So just like in most of these games, it's March. So you're like, oh, we've got plenty of time before winter comes, but we don't. We will battle to build 9 houses before the start of winter. And I always think that, like, the hardest part of these games is the beginning. Because you almost need to make all the right choices. Because winter's coming. And if you don't make these choices during spring and summer, I mean, this could be said about everything in life, right? If the choices you make now will affect your life later on, because if we don't get these houses built, people will freeze to death. And if we don't produce enough food to last through the winter, if I remember correctly, we will die too. So it's like a lot of right choices. And I haven't played in so long. So let's see just how bad. Let's see if I can make these right choices. So do we want to probably build a clay pit next? I'm guessing, we probably need to assign workers to this too. So let's see, we'll hire, how many guys? We got 29. We have 9 looking for jobs. So I guess let's just give them how do you, oh, just right click on click. Let's just give them those dudes for now. Let's come here and find a clay. Hi, I would like a clay pit, please. A place for digging clay. You know, it's the simple explanations in life. How do we know where there's clay? Can't dig clay here. Like, where would you, do you want, like, is this sort of like a not in my backyard situation? Yeah, you're not putting that clay pit here. Those things stink. I'm just trying to decide, like, can't dig clay there. Oh. Well, this looks like a fun place. I guess, do you really want, I mean, you got to think about growth, but like there's no negative. Let's put it here. I guess that's fine. And we'll speed back it. We'll speed back up time. I don't think you build roads. I think the roads are like built. Could be wrong. Pavement. Oh, you can put pavement. Amount of resources depends on pavement area. A wooden bridge. I could swear it's like the more they walk, the more the little trails form, but maybe that's a different game. We're going to find out. All right, so we're building a clay pit. Let's see what we need. So to build houses, wait. Find, help. We need wood, nails. I'm guessing that pot is clay, and thatch. And right now we have unlimited amounts of clay. Awesome. Drinking water, firewood, iron, logs. Look at that. We've got a bunch of thatch and a bunch of wood. Like the nails, I think, become a problem. Let's see what we're doing here. Hi, guys. Oh, yeah. So they can just go grab clay whenever. Build 9 houses. Why do I think we should be thinking about other things too, like building food? Well, let's just follow along. So, whoa. My headset just gave out. There's no time to die headset. There we go. It's back. Let's build some houses. So we can build a village house with a garden. This is what I was saying. This is what I liked about this game, is that you can have houses that have a garden, so they kind of produce their own food for the house. Village house. And it doesn't appear like there's any negative. I mean, these take bricks. So look, if you look at, it's 4290, 1200, 400, 4290, 1200, 400. So let's build this. Press F1 to adjust the building. Oh, okay. So let's think about how we want these to be laid out. Trying to decide here. Maybe we go something like this. And then if you hit F1, look, we can T and R to rotate the building, Control to rotate slower. Oh, so for like specific control, let's pause the game real quick. Modify placement, click on the points. So we got these points. And then start construction to enter. So, oh, we can move, I think we can move the building around. Or wait, oh my God, look, okay. So we can make it bigger. Hey, look at that. That's fun. Can we rotate the building? Hey, we can. Look at that. What a really cool idea. So if we like put it on the back, maybe if we put it, and then there'll be gardens in front. I don't know. Let's just mess around with it. And then we say, enter to build. All right. And then we speed it up. And then what's going to happen is it's going to build this house, and these tents are going to slowly go away because people are going to move. All right. Let's build another one. Let's try to make this. Oh yeah, so I'm holding control and you can see it. It's little tiny movements. All right, let's do that. I didn't make it bigger and I didn't move the house around. All right, let's try that again. So here, so before we put it down, we got to hit F1 and then we can move it and make it. I'm just making it a little bit bigger just to mess with it. Like I don't know what the exact cool way of doing this is, but yeah, let's put it all the way back here in the corner and then we can hold control and do some real small movements. Click, right? And then we hit enter to build. How's this one coming? Like, how fast are we going to go through? I think, if I remember right, like I ran out of nails the last time. Build houses for family. All right. Moving right along here. Are these guys like, what are they up to? Oh yeah, they're doing some wooding, if you will, some forestry. All right, so we've got some other options here. Mark trees for removal, unmarked trees, help, plant trees. Oh, wow. Seriously? Oh. So we can mark an area to plant trees. So, okay, well, we will do that at some point. But let's let them deforest the hell out of this so far. So, firewood in store, wood, firewood, logs. And then we've got move resources by cart, move resources by wagon, make empty. So that's probably if we're going to destroy it. Destroy, resource supply, hiring options, and then demolish. I mean, pretty straightforward and very kind of easy to see what's happening. And if we ever like really want to just get in here and micromanage them, we can watch them work, which is really quite impressive. Look at this. Putting the big logs there. All right, how are we doing on the house construction? How are we doing on this house construction, guys? Kind of slowed down a little bit here, huh? Oh, and then you can put it on hold. Don't allow anyone to move into this house. It's haunted. I can't believe you haven't seen me play this game. Yeah. I don't remember. Pretty satisfying. Yeah, just a little. How many games, Molly? We talked about this. We talk about this all the time, right? Like I played like 100 games last year, and yeah, hyper focused, Molly. You're hyper focused. Yeah. Hey, I got a YouTube. Check it out. Got some good stuff on there, I think. With the clay on the walls up. You building a fireplace or something? What's going on here? This is cool. All right. A little bit faster. Are they building? So they're just building one house at a time. Looks like they've dropped some stuff over here for the second house. I have the autosave every 5 minutes. It seems too much. A little. Oh, here we go. It's going to finish. And look at, they're already kind of making the move to put stuff over there. All right. So now we can see it's ready. And the little green arrows show where the people are. And a nice couple has moved in here. 39. He's the camp carpenter. She's unemployed. 28. Oof. We can tell their wealth at 28. And their monthly income's 3. They have a land tax they're paying. We can give $5 from the city treasury. And then we can see what they've got inside the house. Peas, buckwheat, sunflower oil, honey, dried fish, sallow, potatoes, drinking water, and firewood. And they've got to have food, drinking water, and firewood to survive. You can move them. So like, very important information. So that's one house that we pulled 2 people out of. And then it appears as though they're going to start planting some crops right away, which is also key. It doesn't appear as though we can see what they're growing. I think you can. Let's let them do their business. Let's not get into the middle of their business, okay? All right, so we just have to do that 8 more times. I feel like we should build a farm, but we definitely can. Let's build these houses. So let's get these knocked out. Oh, you can attach them. All right, we want to turn it around so that the door faces the right way. And then, oh, look, we can kind of make it a little bit longer here. I'm not going to mess with the insides anymore. I'm just going to do this. I don't know that this was the right... Whoops, I'm moving the camera around here. I don't want to do that. What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. There we go. Straighten it out a little bit. Oh, maybe we will move this guy a tad. Just back corner. Oh, all right. Enter to build. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 9 total. All right. And then we'll throw another one here. And then a couple more. Maybe we just... Whoa, that's weird. Let's do this. You can kind of like connect it and then you can kind of pull it out a little bit. Let's hit F1 here. Can we make this more square? And then move this guy back here. And then enter to build. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 2 more. All right. And then, oh yeah. Oh, let's do something fun here. We should have made these go all the way down to the river. Oh, let's do this. I like this. The idea of like, you can make it a little bit different for all of them. While your houses are being built, try decorating your settlement. Place something from the decoration menu like a bench or a bush. Okay. How about fences? How about a bench? Oh yeah, see, they do their own little roads. So let's come in here and put a bench in right there. And then we should see, yeah, you can see the road now is the path that I like this idea. I like this idea because it's something that's not done a lot. I think Foundation does this also, kind of builds its own little roads. And there's a part of me that's the like square city builder guy in me is like, I want to build a square road. I want my own roads. But I also think it's kind of cool that the game was like, this is the fastest path and I will make this the fast path, because that's how all roads start, right? People walk a certain way to get there. And you see this, it's funny, in real life, you see this all the time, where the city has come in and done, they've put in a sidewalk, but then the sidewalk's like not the most efficient way for us humans to walk. And so we walk the most efficient way. And so you'll see the sidewalk is all nice, but everyone's taken a cut through. And so they've got this little dirt path, right? You see it all the time. And I think it's funny that they don't come in and fix it. Sometimes you'll see like the city will come in and say, okay, and they'll build another little sidewalk but a lot of the times they'll just be like, no, here where we live, there's a couple different paths that we walk all the time. And they've actually put up little gates to stop people from taking the shortcut. And I'm like, that's so stupid. Just put the little path through there. Obviously that's the way we want to go. That's our hardwired way of going. So this is a fun mechanic. All right, moving along here. Looks like we've got the second house built, and they are also getting ready to plant stuff. Oh, and we can see the little family tree. A construction worker, she's unemployed. The general process here is that the men are much, much, much older, and they have 2 kids. And then we can see that they're making some money. They have some money in the bank, and then they've got food, water. I feel like we should build a well just to get started. What's the difference? Just a stone well is better? Oh, wow. This is serious. Oh, look at him sitting on the bench. Let's try to put the well. Let's put it right here. See what happens. All right. I remember like, oh yeah, oh, we can see the order of things that are being built. Can you pick the, oh wow, look at that. That's really cool. Top right corner of the screen here is the production menu of things that I'm getting ready to be built. And you can actually pick them up and move them around. That's fantastic. Yeah. Oh, I can hear the music for the game in the background. Maybe we should... We got some competing music here. Should we... Should we listen to the game music for a little while? Can you hear the game music, Malls? Yeah, all right. I'll turn it up a little bit. All right, they're building along here. All right, there's another house. And this is one of the ones... Oh, that was a fast construct on that well. Holy shit. This is one of the ones where I just built it normal, put the house right in the middle. I've just boosted the game sounds. And then we can see, oh, lopsided. The male is younger than the woman now. And then they've got 2 kids. And then we can see the general information here. And then the well is filling with water. It's going to be important. A little cart service here. You can build bigger cart things, I remember. All right. So I think we're on a good path to getting everyone out of the tent, city. I just love the little animations. It's great. Like I said, yeah, I haven't played in a while, so I seem to remember, and I played a couple of times through, like I restarted. I did what I always do, which is I played the first time, which we'll probably do this time too, is that you, and maybe, I don't think I'm alone on this, but like you play that first game and you're like, okay, I really screwed this up, or I shouldn't have built this the way I built it, like it's not correct or whatever. And then you kind of restart with that knowledge. And the second time through, you're like, okay, let's take what we learned from the last time and do better. And then I always seem to get to a certain point and do it again. So I'm taking, my foggy knowledge of last year and saying, and then also my knowledge of like playing, 100 city builders over the course of my life. But so let's see how this goes. Like I've left a little path for them to run. I just noticed this as the crops are coming in. Look, there's a nice little path for them to walk. I wish you could tell what they're growing, but it's cool. All right, another house, and they got bees. Those are definitely bees, right? So how cool is that? And peas and buckwheat. Morrow. You have 1 kid. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. All right, so five left to build. The water is being filled still. Should we just, so we've got that sorted. Basic source. Oh, that's right. They can pull sources of water from the river too, off one of these platforms. So we've got some unemployed folks still, which is fine. Looking for jobs, 9. Trade and transport. This looks like mostly just storage. A trading post, a trading dock. That's right, you can trade by water. Market stalls allow us to sell up to 4 goods to citizens. Cart parking holds 4 carts. Cart shed. We were in the decorations already. Education, I think it's a little too soon from that. Government, we don't need no government. So I feel like the next thing we're going to build is the farm. Oh, you can say find. And how are our forest guys doing? Whoa, look at all that wood. Logs, 18 wood, so they're producing enough to keep up with the demand. Oh. Income 34, housing rent 2. So this is this. So I clicked on the up top here. I clicked on the little money icon to give me some statistics, some stats. So our expense is high. Looks mostly salaries. We made some money on local sales. Select from the list to see a graph. There's just not enough info yet. Resources, spent 6,000 drinking water. Okay. We sold firewood, logs. We're not trading yet. So there's a ton of wood we went through building those houses, right? Oh, can we see it in a, stored, produced, spent. All right. And then population. Migration's allowed, water supply is sufficient. There's no market, no housing supply, no jobs available. All right. So this is some good information. Age breakdown, population history. Our oldest person is 39 years old. Our youngest, 0. All right, so that's some good information. And that just brings up the population tab. This brings up the treasury tab. And then we've got, this is telling us messages, what's happening. Good. All right, good. Let's continue. I really like this production up here. Tell me what's so easy to see, like how far along we are, how many are left to build. Another house completed. All right, and we can see up here, there's only 4 left to go now. And you can see the more they're walking, like the more these paths are kind of setting in. Oh, look, there's 2 ways. It looks like there's some crosstown action here. And the clay path's coming in. I love it. Yeah, this is a solid game. It's a really solid game. If you like this sort of city builder kind of game, put it on your list or go buy it right now. I know that he just launched also like a supporter area to try to raise a little bit more money because it's been so long since the game started. So I think you can give like another $10 and you get like a special building inside. Something that I might do. I really want to support this guy. Really want to support this guy, huh? How we doing here? I often think like I've played enough of these games like in real life. I'm not the most handy of person, dude. I just love how the roads just kind of form around your buildings. Yeah, it's really neat, huh? Halls, do you think if we were given the chance, we could build a house? You seem handy. Hmm. Hmm.
Don't get cocky, Malls. Drax?
Drax. All right, so a little slow. I mean, I'm playing on the fastest speed. A little slow to start, I think. But it's not punishing, right? We're not like I'm not feeling the heat yet. It's still oh holy shit, wait a minute. It's September. Hold your horses. March, April, May, June, July, August. Wait, 7 months just went by? I mean, I guess we're building the houses. It takes forever. I thought it was gonna be like March. I'm looking top of the screen here, which tells me the date. Oh man. Okay. I'm feeling the heat. Do we have enough food? I have no idea. Will we make the houses before? I mean, I don't know. There's 3 houses left to build. And it's September. I'm guessing this little top of the screen still, this is the showing how far the month is. So September's almost over. I mean, what are we, 2 months until it starts snowing? Hurry up, guys. Hurry. I wonder if we have enough food. Okay, take back everything I said. I'm worried. I mean, at least it's crazy because these guys didn't plant any crops. They're like, nah, we're not really interested in like feeding ourselves. These guys did. So did these guys, but that doesn't look like that crop's going to come in fast enough. These guys also said no to the crop situation. And these guys were like, we like bees. Can you sustain yourself on honey alone? I know what Molly would say. Hell yeah. Wait, yeah, so we got 3 houses still. This one's gonna finish. I mean, it's October. Oh, how about, are we gonna have enough nails? 727 nails. Is that a serious question? Come on. Molly's like, I don't need anything but honey. All right, and it appears they have some crops to live on also. I'm guessing I'm thinking I should have built a farm, but like it seems too late now. That first winter, Mayor Drax was not fully prepared to lead his people into the winter. He like built a well and a couple of houses and was like, be merry and rejoice. Everything will be fine. Right? I mean, I think we'll get the last house done before December. Bets? Your carts are wearing out. Build a carpentry to repair them? I've just paused the game. Show me a carpentry. Okay. Where should we throw this? Right? Like, they wouldn't be like, we need food. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to say that. I can feel it. Let's do this. Let's put it out here next to the forestry. And it's going to just sit, right? Like, how bad are the carts? Are pretty bad. I'm looking here. You can see the little green bar below them. It shows how much they have to be repaired. Like, I don't want to stop the building of the houses because, like, I don't want people to freeze in a tent during the winter, right? So hopefully the carts will last. Hopefully the carts will last. Famous carts last words. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the weather hasn't really changed. Maybe it doesn't snow here. Maybe it's always like nice. This is just the mild part of the Ukraine. Yeah, we're gonna get that last one up. Okay, so moral of the story is don't putz around. As soon as you hit start putting down houses. And I guess we'll see how the food situation holds out. But I mean, I guess we have. This doesn't really break down. It breaks down. I'm looking at top of the thing here. Where does it break down? Oh, resources. But this doesn't break down food, right? Clay, drinking water. I mean, can you eat clay? Is there any nutritional value to that? All right, so there's only one house left to build. So we've got one family in a tent at this point. And you can see that the tents, family's moving to a house, the tents disappear. This camp right here is the center, and these are our builders. So I guess I could have hired a couple more builders to speed the process up. Although it doesn't look like there's any builders left to be done. And this is our camp storage. Those carts are all going to break. All right, so I couldn't hire any more because I don't think I have any able-bodied people to do it. I remember when the carts break, it's not fun. But I think we're going to be okay, actually. I think we're going to be okay. Positive thoughts over here. Positive thoughts. The first day of the time change, the time gets away from you. I got up at about the same time I get up every day. And then I came in and I worked on a bunch of stuff for the stream. And I uploaded some videos and I answered some of the Reddit stuff. Whoop, it's starting to snow. I answered some of the Reddit stuff that I had put through last night. And then, yeah. And then I was like looking, I'm like, oh, and then my team in America played. Hey, Lack, good morning. My team in America played, so I watched that on a replay. That means I can't like look at anything because I don't want to see the score. And thankfully they were losing, so I fast forwarded through the end of it because 4-1 defeat, at home. All right, so what do we got here? Build a farm to produce food for your citizens and future livestock. You can also earn money by exporting, top left of the screen here. You can also earn money by exporting farm products through a trading post. Cool. We're working on the carts thing. Build more village houses to attract new citizens. See migration status for other requirements. And build a thatchery to produce thatch. I like the word thatch. It's one of those It's one of those English words that really makes sense. Atch, A-T-C-H. Just, I don't know why it's one of my favorites. So there's only 330 thatch left. And it has begun snowing. It starts snowing in the first part of December. This house, as we can see in two places, we can kind of tell from here that it's almost done. But if you look in the top right corner, it's got a nice progress bar telling you how much longer we've got. So, I mean, building a farm in the winter is ridiculous, but let's build a thatchery. Show me thatchery. Smithy, tannery, scream out if you see it. Jim's just missing it. Sheep farm, slaughtery, smithy, carpentry. Is it alphabetical? It doesn't appear so. Thatchery, there it is. All right, so let's. I don't know where to put this either. I guess we'll put it out here next to the wood. That seems to make sense, right? All right, finish this, man. They're gonna freeze to death out there. We can see what they have left. Or no, they've got everything in now. Yikes. How would you like to be in a tent in winter with your family? No thanks. Yeah. So we did it. So moral of the story is No market. Don't fuck around. Get those houses down. I'm a little worried about the food, and I don't exactly know where to see like all of my food action. Maybe once we build a market, we'll know. All right, so they've started work on the carpentry. How's our cart situation? Broken. And we have 2 left that are not. So we're just gonna we're barely gonna so far, like good balance on the game design, right? I just saw someone take from the water thing. Oh, you can, hey, look, he's carrying water. Or she's carrying water, sorry. Clothes 2-5, warm clothes 4-5, shoes quality, uh-oh. All right, so we built a carpentry. We need 1 person. I think we're gonna have to, oh boy. I think we're gonna have to pull somebody. Let's pull a worker and see if he'll go work in the carpentry. Let's pull one of these guys out. Come on, we need someone to work in the carpentry. I'm pulling builders. There we go. What are they on? Not enough workers to chop trees. Oh boy. We've got some balance problems here. Thatchery, we need, So wait, a woman can work in a thatchery, but she can't work here? Is that what's happening? Yeah, don't tell Molly. All right, it's balancing. So can we build... Cart needs repair. How do we repair them? Oh, maybe because we've got these guys, they'll repair the carts immediately. Let's hope. All right, so they're not building anything right now. So I guess let's figure out where we're gonna put this farm and have them build it, even though they won't be able to farm anything. Should we build it? We could build it across the water. I feel like I want houses just to sort of be in this area. So let's go out here. Let's see how this, place multiple buildings, hold shift, all right. Let's do this. I don't know how this farm thing's gonna work, but we'll figure it out, right? Let's have them build it. Build more village houses. So in other words, like if we look at no jobs available, no market. So we need to build a market too. Let's have them build that. Is that under trade? A market stall. I'll just sell 4 goods. I mean, I don't have any goods to sell, but I'll build one. Let's put it right here. All right, so they built a farm. Or they're building a farm. Oh, the market was an instant build. Okay, so we can sell the things that we have. Where? I just wish I could find out. Oh, maybe it's here. Treasury resources. I just wish it was telling me like what my food supply was. Maybe I don't have any general food supplies because all the food is being held in the houses. In the houses. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Family's moving out because it's too cold to live in a tent. Well, of course. Ooh. Taking a long time to build this. Let's come here again. So not enough food for sale. No jobs. This seems like a lovely place. But I just don't know what I have to sell, right? I'm not really growing anything, and I don't really, not all this is being produced or it's just in-house. Set resource slots automatically. Nothing happened. All right. If we look at what's in these houses, lots of peas. butter. Like are they gonna run out? Oh, and you can see they're like, remember this is a new thing where they won't last forever. I mean, they're not gonna rot. Put them outside. It's freezing. Oh, so we lost people. 26. So we're down 3 people. So we've got a house that's vacant. Migration allowed. So we can get people to come. Come to our amazing town. Yes, I'm aware they're broken. How do I fix them? Ooh, force repair. Cart needs repair. What are you guys doing? Perform preventative repairs. Not enough metal parts for repairs. I'm like, what are you guys doing up here? They're like, well, man, I don't have like the appropriate metal to like do this repair or whatever. So I'm just going to sit here and wait until you provide the metal. Wait, what kind of metal do I need? Metal parts. How in the blazes do you make metal parts? That's a problem, huh? One year from settlement start. So we've been going at it a year. Well, no one's died yet. Knock on wood. Production. Wait, what? How did we... Resources. I mean, we've got iron. Is that how you make metal parts? How would you make metal parts? Carpentry charcoal pile. That's probably going to be needed. That's burn down trees, right? That's a mine. It's a smelter. Smelting produces iron by heating iron ore in a furnace. Use charcoal. It's constructed in a form of a water mill, which used to dam the stream water. Interesting. Should we have read this? When you order a new vehicle by clicking on the plus button, search building property, carpentry workers will bring a draft animal if needed, build a vehicle and deliver it to the destination. When vehicles wear out, they are marked as broken. Carpentry workers will perform repairs on if they have enough materials stored. If perform preventative repairs is checked, they will also repair vehicles that need to be broken. Metal parts. Can you show me metal parts? Okay, wait. Buildings. Is this all alphabetical? Yep. Didn't see metal parts, did you? Bum, bum, bum. Seasonal hiring, reporting bugs, illness. We can figure this out, right? Right? So is it... we just don't have... I don't even think we have enough to build whatever that is. Metal parts. Say it with me. Metal parts. I mean, it's got to be that. Or else are you going to build metal? But we need 2,600 stone. Do we have 2,600 stone? We have no stone. But they have iron. Not enough metal parts for repair. Man, it's this kind of thing that'll throw you every time, right? This building uses power of the wind to grind grain into flour. Okay, keep that for later. Tannery, dairy, some pigs. Yeah. Metal parts. Nails, horseshoes, and metal parts. Smithy requires iron and charcoal. Okay. So let's build this thing. We're going to have to build a charcoal pit too. And then I saw the thing that does the charcoal. A charcoal pile. My question is, are we going to have enough people to actually like build this? Oh, so that's good. it's just going to throw some wood in there and then it'll start churning out charcoal. And then, wait, oh yeah, there it is. So I think we'll have enough to build the smithy. So right now we're having to carry, so the carts are key to this game, and later we'll get animals and they'll be able to pull the carts because then it pulls a lot more. Right now, to build this thing, they're going to have to hand pull 1,700 pieces of clay. So it's going to slow down production greatly. And you can see they still haven't built the farm up there because they don't have carts. They're having how much? Yeah, see, thankfully this is right next to the clay. So they're hand carrying the clay they need to get it started. Note to self. You need metal parts. You should be working on that too. Like there's a lot that's what I was saying in the very beginning. There's a lot to take in right at the beginning of the game, and the decisions you make, like you can't not build the houses because we lost 3 people because the house wasn't ready in time. And they were like, I'm not living in this cold ass tent. I'm going to Pittsburgh. It's much nicer. All right. So they need 600 pieces of wood they're going to have to walk in. How much can they carry at a time? Don't want to. Oh, well, that's not bad. That guy's carrying 200 pieces of lumber. Is he some kind of bodybuilder? Okay. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought that it would have been like, I see 600 pieces of lumber and I'm like, okay, so they're carrying what, a couple? Like if you're like, hey, Drax, go over there and grab some lumber and bring it over here. I need 600 pieces. I'd be like, okay, 1. It'd take the rest of my life. Thank you, game, for not punishing us. Thank you. Kind of just, it's February. Why does it seem like that first year flew by and now it's winter and I'm like, please don't let anyone die. Oh. Burning firewood for charcoal. All right, that's a good sign. And we've got a good amount of thatch now. We're gonna see the first bit of charcoal come in here. Let's just, yeah. Holy 8,307. Okay, excellent. So that's good. Have we started back on this? We don't have any unemployed dudes, just 6 people looking for work, some ladies. Whoa. Now there's 1,800 pieces of wood on this farm. We're like halfway there. Oh, look at this breakdown of like what do they need to build it? This is kind of cool. So like these are the different phases. Like they'll need this much wood. Whoa, there goes the snow. Hello, spring. It's March. Well, no one's starved to death. Should we see Drax? Should we see like, I mean, they still have food in the stores. So the game gives you enough food to probably make it through the first winter. Spring forward in time. Yep. And now it's going to be on us to, yeah, we know all the carts are broken, to start growing some food for the next winter, right? And hopefully the houses have gardens, so they'll replant and start doing some stuff also. And we can't build the smithy until we have to just let them build the farm. Awaiting thatch. Ooh. Come on. And this house is still empty. But I mean, who's going to want to come here? There's no jobs. I guess we could say there were some jobs. We could do this, right? And we could do that. Now will it say there's jobs? Yep, good. Not enough food for sale. Well, I can't do anything for that. Build more village houses to attract new citizens. Well, I've got one house, not enough food. So I guess until we have enough food, it won't allow migration. What I liked about this game too is that like now we're caught up to present day. Yeah, right? What I like about this game too is that there's not a lot of, like, it logically makes sense. You need this to do this. You need this to get this. And like, the better that you produce this, the better that the city will grow, right? So it's your typical, it's a typical city builder, but like with some really great mechanics, and the art style is fantastic. And that you can like drill down into like, here's what this person is, their health, what they're looking for, and improve on that. It's just great. I mean, we're literally like, additional resources required, 1,800. Oh, thankfully we built the thatch thingy. The thatchery. How much thatch do we have? Yeah. Oh, it's not fast enough. Not fast enough. Like this guy, like let's just fire this dude, right? Because he's not doing anything until he gets the metal he needs. And let's hire another. There's those ladies can work in the thatchery. Get thatching. All right, good. It's a little sexist, I think, but how are we doing over here? Oh, only 20 more thatch. Come on. All right, good. Build. Man, this farm is rough. This is, I mean, it's already April. Hey, the key growing season starts now. All right, we got a nice little settlement settling in. Yeah, I'll be here all week. Forestry, carpentry. This is a thatch. So in other words, like I should have had those ladies in there thatching away, and I only had one dude thinking that would be enough. I feel like this coal thing too. I'm like 8,000, and then once the smithy comes online, it's gonna be like it needs 8,000 per piece of iron. All right, you can see the progress broken down by what we need. So once again, we're like shy on thatch, and this last section is going to take a lot of thatch because it's the roof, which is, I guess, like if we just look at the building, there's like lots of ways to figure out where you are in the construction process. One being the top right here, where there's a nice progress bar. You can visually look at the building, and then if you click on the building, you get this nice like breakdown of like, here's all the different stages and where we are and what we're going to need to make it work. Okay. 230 more thatch. Come on. It's already May. We haven't grown any food. I would start another building, but I don't think that's going to do me any good. And we can't take any more guys out of forestry. Yeah. Yep. God. So close. And then we're going to need farmers. How many people do we have? Yay. Not enough warm bodies to do the work. Oof. Yeah, it's like a never-ending thatch run right here. I wonder if it'll build a little... They seem to be running through the forest right here. I wonder if it puts a little path up there. What? That guy was only carrying 20 or 10? Come on. Yeah, this isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but... Oh. So now we can see carts. Yeah, we need carts really bad.
Drax.
Drax. All right, so this is it. This is going to finish it. We can see that it's green. See this little green dot here? It means that like in this phase, we have enough to complete the entire building. So we're not, this will be helpful like when you're like, wait, what are we waiting on? Hey, all right, Molly. Hooray. All right, we've got the finished farm. Now we got to figure out how to make this work. Number one, we need workers. Oh, thank God. How many workers? We have no more workers. So we got 3 women working. Click here to order a plow, add a field. So let's add a field. I don't know how to do this. Let's do, I'm guessing it's too long. 50. So 50 by 50. Oh boy. So 50 by 40. Too long. Interesting. Wait, what? What? How does it? All right. So let's maybe do this instead. Place is occupied. Place is occupied. I'm not, oh, I'm too close right there, I think. We're learning together. We're learning together. Can I just, yeah, let's exit out of that. Let's try that one more time. So let's move a little bit farther away from it. I don't know, do we just go 40 units? Okay. All right. This field is not active. We're going to grow wheat. Activate. Plowing skipped. Sowing. Can we just eat wheat? What are you chewing on over there? It's wheat, all right? That's what I'm chewing on. You're running out of nails. Need to build a smithy. I'm way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. I fear for my residents. I don't think I've made good choices. Oh, man. All right. So what do we got here? Active, plow, total units, go to field. We've got as many workers as we have. We have no more free workers, which, like, when they actually build this thing, God, how much clay do we need? Not that much. Do we have enough nails to complete the thing? It looks maybe. Well, we have to have enough nails to complete the thing. Otherwise, the game's over, right? Because we can't produce nails without it. All right, so we started planting the field in June, and we know it doesn't snow till December. Any bets on whether we can actually get food growing? Well, I can't tell, but I'm not confident that we're going to get any food out of that. How are we doing over here? Oh, well, this is going to save our bacon, I think. These houses are all growing food. The question is, can I buy some of this food from them to sell? Let's just do a test, I guess, right? What do we have a lot of? Peas. Yes. Show me peas. Top 10 answers on the board. Peas. I need a worker. Where am I going to steal a worker from? From the builder? Oh, you know what? Let's steal a worker from the thatch. Sold. No idea. So are we buying peas from the local people and selling? Because that's how I think it would work. Oh, cool. I like those emotes. Well, let's see what else we have like in mass. Oh, Molly's honey. Nothing gigantic in numbers here. Honey is like the other. Let's put honey here and see what happens. And then let's look here. Not enough food for sale. Well, I'm not convinced that they're actually doing anything. Can look here. Local sales 0. Well, let's just see what happens. Remember, we don't have any carts. How is this coming? Good Lord, what are you guys doing? Man, you don't, like, you're living the high life with those carts in the beginning. It's almost like don't use the carts that well. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Gonna need a worker for this too. Oh my gosh, they're gonna build it all in one, like, okay. This is excellent. This is excellent. Perfect. All right, now I need a worker. Do I have an extra one? Do I have, let's pull one of these guys and see if he'll go work over here. Oh, let's do that. All right, we still have a problem though, because we're gonna need, once this starts producing, not enough iron. You gotta be kidding me. I thought there was iron in the, yeah, we got 950 iron. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Polluting. Build a town hall to gain more control over the economy. Okay. Fair enough. So we need a carpenter. Where are we going to steal it from? I think the builder, right? Now, as soon as these guys, metal parts, here we go. Here we go. All right. That wasn't as hard as I thought. Yeah, let's, not enough metal parts. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Well, do we do this and then this to speed this up, and then we can put him back over there once we generated enough metal parts? Not enough charcoal? That's bullshit. Cool. It's slow. Man, it's time between carts is rough. It's just rough. It's all kind of coming back to me now that we're in about an hour and 30 minutes gameplay. So in an hour and 30 minutes, we've done sort of the basics. We built the houses, and I can't stress this enough. Like, there's two types of houses. There's with a garden and without. And I know this, I think, will bring people faster, and maybe a little bit later in the game. Obviously, we're going to build row houses because we want more people in. But like, I think in the early game, like, this is what saves you, because their making of the food is, we're not making any food yet. So, and I don't think they're actually buying, this number hasn't changed. And let's just, can't click on this. We can financially help them. So there's not, just a ton of honey. It's a bunch of honey. Yeah, that's like what we do here. We do honey. I think they had onions. Onions. But we're not, is there some, we're building, we're growing wheat? Can we eat wheat? We're so screwed. How's this coming? Sowing season is over. Not clear that it's actually, I bet we missed it. I bet we didn't plow it or sow it, and like it's not going to have any, we're not going to produce any. We built the farm for 2 seasons not to produce anything. How's this coming, guys? Do we have enough to perform? So let's fire this guy and hire him here in the carpentry. Come on, guy. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Not enough metal parts for repair. So maybe he just, he went and picks them up. Okay. We're gonna get a cart. What do we got here? Reserved 5. Oh, he grabbed a cart. Oh, let's get in there. Let's watch him fix it. Yay! Oh my God. So they've got a cart now. We fixed that problem. What do we need to build a town hall? Show me government. Town hall. 204 nails, which we're producing nails now. But we're gonna need iron soon. How bad do we go through that? We got 700 pieces. Yeah. I don't know. Let's do what it says. I'm not really excited about wasting on the town hall here, but maybe we'll put it right here in the middle. Show me a town hall. Oh, is this? There's already a well. I built another well right here. Hilarious. So it's not clear that this is working. We missed the sowing season. Oh, the sowing season. The wonderful sowing season. You know what would be helpful is if it told me what season sowing season was happening in. Ooh, say that 10 times fast. Right, so like, what are these ladies doing? What am I paying for? Well, at least we can cart in. So let's see. Oh, the cart can hold the same amount, but they can go faster. Is that what was happening? What a time to be alive. Yeah, I guess it's just faster. It's just faster movement. $400. They got all the wood. They got all the nails. They got the wood. They got the nails. Yeah, it's such a solid game. It's such a solid game, and it's just another one of these games where it's laid back. It's not out of hand. Our biggest problem at this point now is just going to be feeding people, right? I don't think they've brought any of this. I don't remember how to get it to go from here to there, if that's even possible, but I'm pretty sure, I thought maybe it's something under the trade, but I thought you could buy from the houses to sell to other houses. The trade part is really cool too, because you can bring in, that's how we're going to get cows and pigs. Yeah. Pretty well balanced so far. We're going to need to build here's the stone. And so there's limestone here, and I thought we're going to need iron at some point. There's got to be a deposit of it. Maybe there's that's the overlays showing us workers, fields, local market. What was that? See that little we're missing something. Yeah. Whoops. I keep trying to close this and you just got to click on it again. So we're going to need to find iron. Oh, what is this? Hi. Well, that's just stone. That's just stone. Yeah, I would say if you're into this kind of game, this is a must-have. And that it just produced a new update shows that it's... I think even before the update, it was an excellent play. And, I follow the Reddit, and there's so many people that have been playing. They're just playing and building and, pushing the limits of this game for sure. How are we doing? Oh, all right, good. So it's just in the construction phase now. Should be interesting to see what big this one is. It's gonna be like the biggest building here, and of course it's housing government. Of course it's housing government. We need it to make lives better. Is it gonna move the camp center here? Construction complete. Yep. So it just took down the little camp center. Now we're in a nice building. Oh, so now we can allow migration, manage seasonal hiring. Not enough counselors to enable this policy. We can hire a counselor. Treasury. Resources. Still wish we could see. Maybe it's just that we're not producing. We don't have. That's what it is. We're not producing any food, so there's no food to be seen in the resources tab. Not enough jobs available. Well, I would say the food is a bigger problem. Should we look at production here? So, orchard. Should we build an orchard? To start growing trees in an orchard, you'll need to hire workers and choose the type of tree in the building. The workers will plant the trees and they will fill the orchard area. Trees must be at least 2 years old to bear fruit. Jesus. Hey, Soma, how are you? Welcome. If you want to change the type of trees, all right. So should we read about the farm? And it's like, hey, buddy, you can't sow in June. Build a farm to be able to crops. Add field button. All assigned fields. It's snowing. All assigned fields will be shown in the farm's property panel. Choose a crop by clicking the crop icon and switch the field to active to start growing or start sowing. If there is a plow on a farm, sowing will start after the field is plowed. Plowing helps restore soil fertility. The soil contains 3 types of nutrients indicated in the color types. Each crop type has specific demand. Leaving the flower or fallow or better using the pasture restores the fields. All right, so wait, should we not grow wheat? Can we grow something else? Hi. Oh, okay. So these are the 3 types of nutrients. Hemp. Hello. I think we should grow potatoes. Like, I would agree with you that there's a lot to remember, but I also think it does a very excellent job of, like, especially in the beginning, like up in the left corner here, it kind of gives you like, you need to build some houses, get some houses. You need to build this. Here's how to do this. Like, I think if you've played a games like this, it's pretty logical in the way that it forms. I started playing another game the other night called Vintage Story. I don't know if you know what that game is. We're gonna play some of that on stream at some point. That game drops you in the middle of nowhere and gives you no explanation on what hell you're supposed to do. It is literally like there's no hand holding. So it was rough. Fun, but rough. But yeah, I kind of like this is my kind of game. So. All right, so hopefully, yeah, there's a little bit of hand-holding in the very beginning. And remember, this is Alpha 5, so this isn't even a beta yet. This is the very startings of this game. So I'm guessing that he has a little bit of this, but I'm guessing that when the game is complete, it'll be like, there'll probably be a full tutorial, but it'll also be like, these are your few steps to kind of get going. And it also it gave me enough food to make it. It looks like we're going to make it through 2 winters without starving. So it gives you enough resources to kind of get you to a point where you can get there, right? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it sort of gives you enough. And so like it said we were running out of thatch. So it was like, build a thatchery. You have this much thatch left, so it's time to build a thatchery. So we built a thatchery. Thanks, Slack. I appreciate that. Those are kind words. And then I think the only thing it had a problem with was like the camp carts were like broken by the time we kind of figured this out. Like we needed a smithy to get metal parts. It did, however, tell us that we were running out of nails, and so we had 230 nails left. So got to do that. And we were already building a smithy at that point. So like, does it need a little bit of tweaking? Yeah. And I always wonder, like, how hard it must be. I've never made a game, but like how hard it must be. I've done a lot of projects where I need to explain to people what it is. I ran my own company a long time ago where I helped people. I help people with technology. And so, but as a game developer, you take the game from being nothing to, being a game. And I always think like how hard it must be for you to explain it to people because you understand how the game works 100% because you built every single process inside the game. And then you need to remember that you're going to need to tell the people how to play the game. And so you need to be very like concise, I think, about how to do that because I would say there's nothing more frustrating than not being able to figure out the game mechanic without just like a little bit of like assistance, right? There's so many great ways to do it. And I think that especially in games like this, it's important to have a little helping hand to get you started. Plus, it's in your best interest as the game developer to help the person achieve at least the opening segments of the game because you want them to, one, enjoy the game because it's a game, right? And two, be able to understand how it plays and flows so that I guess it all comes back to enjoyment. And then I think so much of this too is marketing, right? Like if you can produce something where they're having fun and they're having a good time, they'll tell their friends and then they'll sell more game copies. Not enough charcoal. What is going on here? Maybe because it's winter, but I mean, we're at the top of the screen here it says February, how many years it is, the year 1723. And then this little indicator shows you where we are in the month. So not enough jobs available. So as long as we keep one of these little hiring things here with a little hourglass on it, then it takes away, you can see under migration status here, it shows you what we need to bring more people in. And our biggest problem right now is that we're not producing any food outside of what the local farms, the houses that have farms. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. So it's this is the key moment for us. Like we need them to plow this. We need them to plow and sow this field to grow potatoes for the next season. I mean, I guess I could be being smart and build another house so that when we do have enough food, we're like ready to go. Let's give that a shot. So we hit F1 and then we get this cool way of kind of sorting out. I'm liking put them in a bit of a corner so they can have a big field out front. Yeah, so it's a good day. Other than the daylight savings in Europe kicked over, so we lost that hour. But it's good. It's good. Enjoy your coffee. And then enter to build. So I guess might as well, we're not building anything. A child has been born. Chaim. Man, they got a lot of onions. Can we buy some of those onions and sell them on the open market, man? This number hasn't moved. This number has not moved. What's going on here? Not enough food variety. Molly, these people can't live on peas and honey alone. All right, let's... Oh, okay, ladies, what are we doing here? Okay, look. Okay, good. Look, on the right here, we skipped plowing because I don't think we have a plow. Sell them at the local church market. Onions. So they're sowing. So this is very good. And I think we probably need another farm to grow something else, some other kind of vegetable. But we don't have any other workers. That's the problem. Maybe we should have, wait, I think we can add another field. Son of a gem. Hold on a second. Ladies, hold on. Maybe we won't make it so big. No. What should we... Buckwheat, barley, wheat. What does buckwheat turn into? Can you chew on buckwheat? Maybe we just grow the wheat. What is it saying? Field not active. Activate it! Anybody out of work? Anybody need a job? Nope. All right, fine. Oh, look at this. Hiring day laborers. Oh. I have no idea where it's pulling those people from. There was something in the help about that. Seasonal hiring. Some productions require different numbers of workers depending on time of year. You can take advantage of this by distributing workforces where it's needed at the moment. Get wrecked, peasants. You can specify how many workers should be hired in each building on season and off season, and specify which month are considered season by checking corresponding checkboxes in the building's hiring option. That paragraph. Seasonal hiring options are only available when there is a counselor hired. I didn't hire one of those dudes. Note that when you use apply to all in hiring options with seasonal hiring enabled, this will also apply to the current type. I read that and died inside. There's too much reading. I haven't even hired one of these dudes, but yet I'm pulling in seasonal workers. We're just going to pretend like we fully understand that. So they sowed the field. Oof. I didn't see any difference. Maybe we'll see it as the stuff, we can see it as growing. I mean, the good news is that like, it looks like I got them both sowed before the sowing season ended. All right, so we're growing wheat, which I don't know what the hell wheat we can turn into flour, which you can make into bread, but I'm guessing that process is lengthy, right? Because we're going to need a windmill. You can see at the top of there, it says mills wheat into flour. And then I'm guessing we're going to have to bake the flour because you can't just... Could you eat flour? Would it be nutritional enough to keep you alive? Molly? Shoemaker produces broadcloth from wool. Drax, dairy. Oh, let's do a little bit of light math here. Slaughterhouse, tannery, carpentry, smithy, limeworks. I did not see a bakery here. A dairy. I see a brewery and a hop yard. Ooh, a fishing dock. Let's build one of those. Let's get some fish up in here, huh? Let's put it right here. That will be a good source of food. Everybody loves fish. A boatyard produces fishing boats and small trading boats. Wait. Produces fish. Holds up to 3 boats. So do we need this to fix it at some point? Let's cross that bridge when we get there. Let's cross that boat when we get there. All right, so let's go to the help here. Burial plots. No one's died yet. Cross your fingers. Dairy, distillery, forestry, granary. That's going to come in handy. Oh, maybe it's under there. It's alphabetical, right? So if there was a bakery, it would be up here. Trade and transport. Hay, big hay, granary, food storage, small granary, warehouse, trading post, allows trading with other cities. That's, I think, is important. Cart shed. We can have 5 carts. Oh, we can get wagons. Oh, we can put a construction office up so we can hire more construction workers. Yeah, I don't... Wagons in this economy? I don't know. I'm worried we're gonna have a bunch of wheat and we won't have anything to do. We won't be able to do anything with it, but I guess we'll worry about that. These guys are building this other village house. Now we've got this. Not enough food variety. Hey, I'm working here. Let's have them stop building this house for a minute and go build the fishing dock instead. We're not. Oh, one person's looking for a job. All right. Not enough charcoal. Do we need another one of these charcoal pits? I think we do. Look, it won't burn off any more charcoal until it goes through 107. Ooh, I used that. Did you see what I did there? Right here, there's a little copy a building, and you can then just pick which building you want to copy. This is brilliant. So many games should have this. This is one of the things I love about Satisfactory is that you can right click on a building in front of you to copy it and then build it right next to it. There was some game, I think it was when we were playing Plan B, I don't think there was a copy command in Plan B. No, it was Plan B had a copy command. What were we playing? Something that did not, and it was driving me crazy. So we're going to copy this, and then let's just put it... I'm just orientating the door so that it's right next to this road, because it's going to take this wood. Yeah, copying is so important. And then it doesn't need to be built. It just exists, which is really cool. All right, it's May. Anno has one, and it's the first time I have seen one. I'm notorious for not reading instructions and just winging it. Yeah, Anno has one too. I thought for sure I owned Anno, the newest for 1800. I thought I had it somewhere. I thought I had bought it. I thought it was in the Ubisoft store. And I went to go and look for it because I was like, oh, I'll install it and maybe I'll go and run around in there for a while. And I couldn't find it. And I guess I didn't buy it. I must have had like a free weekend or something. I know I played it. I own Anno 1400. I found a copy of that. But I should have bought it. It was on sale too. Thinking back to how many builders that probably had one, but I spent so much time manually matching setups. Yeah. We didn't find out, like in Satisfactory, we were watching some video and the guy was like, yeah, you just middle click and it copy the thing. And we were like, wait, what? So in this game though, nice little, makes it easy. Copy any building. All right, so they're dumping wood.
Drax?
Hey!
Drax?
Fat man, what's up?
Drax?
I just built this new raid thing, and I'm so excited to see it work. Hooray! Hello, I was watching you play. I was watching a little while ago. How are you, my friend? How was the games today? How was you were playing, oh God, what is it called? Stardew? They just released Stardew and GeoGuessr. You were the GeoGuessr master. I was watching you play. It was yesterday you were playing GeoGuessr, and the way your mind like puts it together is fantastic. It's fun to watch. It's always fun to watch. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Drax Fantastic, or Drax. We play a lot of terraforming games and those city builders, those sorts of like mind-melting math-based games. This is Osterviv, and it is a fantastic game from a Ukrainian developer, started last year. Thank you for the math. it started last year, and then he had to stop development because some assholes raided the country, and he had to flee his house. But he's since come back and started development again. And last week he leaked that he was working on Alpha 5 and that it was soon. And then yesterday it came out that he dropped it. It was ready to go. And it is a pretty sizable update to a very well put together. This is an alpha, and no crashing, plays very well. He even patched it this morning because there was a couple little problems. But they added a bunch of stuff, like they added row houses, which is a big add. And then they updated some buildings and some gameplay. It's a big game. It's a big game. If you played Banished, it's sort of in that same kind of city builder type thing. It has the basic, you get some iron and you get some, metal and those sorts of things to build bigger buildings, to get more people. And so it's just sort of like, how big can you build it and how well can you distribute your goods? And food's a big thing in this game too. You have little market stalls that feed the people. It's one of the cool, you can see I've got some food problems, but what I think is really cool too is that, like, the houses, they can have their own gardens. So they sort of have their own ability to produce food. Yeah. The houses have gardens, and you can build houses with gardens and without gardens. So like if you get bigger and you don't necessarily need houses with gardens, you want to do a lot of houses. Before row houses, you only had you had these two houses and that was it. And so these row houses, I think, are going to make it so you can bring in lots of people and build like legit cities. Cause it's top of the screen here. It's 1723. So it's early on. And then we've got some farms going here. Oh, that's right. The roads automatically like build themselves in. So there's no road building. I just left some space, and then they just, whatever's the most logical way of making it to wherever is where they build the roads. So that's a really cool. And then if you come in and put a building on top of it, they'll walk around it and then new roads will form. So it's very, very, that part of the game is very cool. Yeah, you have farms, and so we're getting food, and there's a lot of great information. It tells you where you are, the nutrients, because you're going to have to turn the crops. In the houses, when you click into them, it's got cool stuff like how much food is in there, what's the family, they've got kids, how much they're making, how long they've been there, the current tax rate. So, okay, that's really cool. Steam says it's been 2 years since I played. Might need to get back into it. You should. It's I played it that last year, probably for a month, as like pretty much my main game. That's the game I was playing in the evenings after work. And I hit a wall, and I think I started over 2 or 3 times to sort of like fine tune what I had been working on. And but I said at the beginning of the stream, I bought the game to support the developer who he put out a post saying, I'd been following the game, and then I'd read an article about him, and he'd put out a post saying, hey, listen, we've had to leave our apartment. We've had to stop production. Like, the game is not dead. We'll find a new home and we'll work it out. And so I was like, there's a bunch of people saying, let's support him. So I bought the game then, and I thought, you know what? Like, I'm supporting somebody who is in a bad situation, and like, let's see it was. And then I was so happy that the game was great. And I kind of put it out of my head. I said, listen, it could be a year, it could be 6 months, it could be 2 years until they get back to developing it. So, but it was always sort of there. I follow the Reddit, and there's a lot of guys who are like min-maxing on Reddit. And so I was really happy to see last week that they were going to put a new update out. And then I was like so excited. I was going to play Transport Fever 2 today, but then I was like, you know what? I'm playing this game because it was one of my favorites. I love this type of game. I know there's no terraforming, but it's still great. It's still great. And there's not a lot of math, so you got to love a game where you don't have to pull out the calculator and try to figure out what the fuck you're doing wrong. The early game is a little bit it's a little bit slow to start, and I think it's one of these games too where like you need to make the right choices, because if you don't, people will die. And I'm not sure. I've got enough houses to keep the people. I'm having a food problem. I've got a couple of farms in place, and I think that's going to be good. And I'm now that I'm looking at it, I probably should. I think I could have done 2 more fields. I have not played Tile Cities. Same dev. I did not know. I haven't seen that one. I'll have to look. I'll have to look. Uh-oh. I think it does stuff like kind of give you a visual what's going wrong, right? Like, we need more nails. They're unhappy that they're just eating peas and honey, which, I mean, honey dipped peas sounds pretty damn good to me. What, I mean, I wouldn't complain. So what's going on with this? Just not enough charcoal. I'm not quite sure. So I had a charcoal pit, so it's down to 107, but they're not pulling it into the smithy. Cool. So I built another charcoal pit thinking, okay, well, let's looking for laborers to gather firewood. I'm looking for, so there's probably just a labor problem. I only have 2 builders left because I've had to like push the labor around because I'm short on people. So do we pull the carpenter guy for now? And then, so we just got a little labor juggle here and put him on as a builder. How many nails are they short? Yay. The problem, of course, now too is that like I'm going to build this fishery here, but I don't think I have anybody that can be a fisherman. Yeah. Maybe we pull the builder and put him as the fish person. Like, I don't think we're going to run out of food. I mean, these people are just eating onions. You can live on onions, right? Right? If it's dipped in honey. Oh my God. I wonder if it tells spicy apples. Yeah. I wonder if it tells us how much is going to come out of these fields. Oh, it does. Right here. So it's saying the size of the field is 41, 47, 47 by 50, and it's going to produce 2,000 units of potatoes. And this one's going to produce 980 units of wheat. I still don't know what we're going to do with all this wheat. Can we eat it? What are you chewing on over there, Drax? Or just some wheat? Very nutritious. Can you brew it? What are you drinking over there? It's hot. It's hot wheat. Oh, you could eat some hot wheat. Sprinkle a little honey and onions on top of it. All right. The fishery needs like 0.0 nails. Oh, I thought I put another. Oh, maybe I didn't. So what? Okay, good. Try Quaker. Nope. New honey onion wheat mash. It's just the Quaker Oats guy like biting into an onion. He's like, arr. So maybe this is just a game design problem, but like this one's stuck at 107 and it hasn't moved. Burning is complete. This one's now burning up And these guys are saying, hey, there's not enough charcoal. So maybe they need more than 107 horseshoes. Oh, look at this. Here's another thing I forgot. So under production limits, you can tell it, hey, listen, produce only 500 nails and 1,000 metal parts. So if you're in need of something more than the other, but we're going to leave that. Okay, so now, so do we just need to say deactivate and activate? Like, maybe we destroy the resources that are in there? Really? Destroy. This will destroy all resources stored in this building. Cool. Now, start over. I don't know. Maybe it's, if it can't pull the amount. It seemed weird that like this one now is going to do it, and now they're saying they've got enough charcoal. So maybe there's just a little bit of a game design problem there. So they're just waiting on nails. And these guys are just hungry. It's June. We're looking at the top here. Almost July. And we're about halfway into the growing season. Can we do another... So we can do another field? I don't know what to grow. The trader will allow us to bring in other things. You know what we should be doing we can't do anything else, right? We need more people. Like I can keep building, like I could build an orchard and everything, but we don't have anybody to like tend to these things that I'm building. Like I don't even know who's going to be a fisherman. Like I'm not doing anything right now. Can I be a fisherman? I'm the mayor. Right click to fire the mayor? Oh, I guess I'm not the mayor. That's just some guy. I guess I have an extra builder that I can make as the... Oh, looks like they have the nails. Here we go. I like the art design of this game too. I think it's great. I think you can, from far away all the way down to, you can click on individual people and follow them around. That sounds spooky. I miss the variety of food we had back in the day. You can tell they show me little messages about how they're feeling. What's he going to say? Oh, he doesn't have thoughts. Oh, personal log. Arrived. Brilliant. Oh, they're 9 years old, Jim. Take it easy. I wish I had more food options in the market. Eating same thing every day gets boring. Does it though? Isn't it good for you to just stay to a good, strict diet? I'm not sure that... Drax? Stalker. Yeah, right. I'm not sure that this person's doing anything because they can't do any of this. Like the question is like so let's just say none to all of this, and then let's change it to the things we're growing, which is potatoes and wheat. Can I sell wheat? Warm clothes. I think we're gonna have to turn the wheat into flour. Can we sell flour? Yep. But we can't sell wheat. We're gonna have like an epic fucking pile of wheat and nothing to do with it. Can I just give the wheat to the people? Should have grown buckwheat. Son of a... I wonder what does it take to build this windmill? Well, we can build a windmill. A windmill. Am I saying that weird? Are you saying that weird? What are they waiting on? Nails, big surprise. So maybe the flour, they take the flour and they bake it into bread. I like that. It's like Papa John's. All right, here we go. We got a fishing dock. Click to order a boat. No boatyard to build a boat. I'm really failing at this. I mean, we build a boatyard, we're gonna have to get a boat guy. All right, so We probably should not have built that first. We probably should have built, we were building all that wheat. We should have probably built a windmill to do the flour. Uneven terrain can't be built on water. Wait, what? All right, well, let's put this over here. And can it, wait, is it, hold shift to place multiple buildings, left click to place. Wait, so it's one direction. I mean, I guess let's place it close to the wheat, right? I don't know exactly what's going on here. I can't move it around. Like it's their way or the highway. That seems weird. Hold on. Let's put it there. And then we're about to have so much grain come out of this. Do we build well, let's just see what happens with this. 5,000 wood, 65 nails, and 200 thatch. How are we doing in the thatch department? Quite well. We can take one of these ladies, I think, out. And let's put them in the farm for now. Because, hey, it's ripening. Let's get in there close. Look at all that wheat. Oh, they're pulling these potatoes already. Excellent. Wait, so does this mean we're selling potatoes here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Does this like get rid of no, not enough food variety, but does it allow us to get, hey, all right. So what we were looking at was here, right in the middle of the screen, migration status. We didn't have enough food for sale, so we couldn't get people to migrate in. So now we should see some people come in. We've got 2 empty houses. So that's huge. A new family settling in our town. All right. I feel like that's a big hurdle. Those potatoes right there, they saved us. They saved us. Where'd they settle? What do we got here? Hey. Thanks for the cheer. Oh, look at this. You got like a grandfather and then I got the whole I love these little family trees. Another people. Whoa. We just got 10 more people. All right. So, oh my gosh, I feel like it just got crazy. How many unemployed do we have? Open vacancies, total. So can we add some more? Let's see what happens here. So the carts are going to start to break again. I fired this guy. Let's put him back. Not enough charcoal again. So weird. They're just not going to get it, right? It's definitely there. Oh, maybe they're not here yet. No housing available. So now we need another empty house. Did this thing build yet? Construction in progress. Another cool thing is on the top here, for those of you who are just kind of joining us, it's what you're building is laid out here, and then it gives you a progress bar. All right, can we put a worker in here? Let's pull one of these ladies and see if she'll go and work in there. Got a guy there. All right. Let's see. We need that. We've got all that wheat. And let's tell we're in this market stall right here in the middle. We're selling potatoes. Let's see if we can sell flour too once that thing gets rolling. Flour. Oh, good. We got a guy in there. So now what's going to happen? Oh, the wheat's being pulled. Love to know where they're storing all this stuff. Current batch process. Come on, guy. All right, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's why it moves around. Look at how much fun. All right, so we're taking wheat and we're making flour. One person is looking for a job, a lady. A lady. Can we do that? All right, so we have, so maybe now it'll show us, all right, good. Look at this. So we have potatoes stored, produced, sold 110, and then harvested, and then wheat we're harvesting. I don't see any flour yet, but it probably hasn't been made. Oh yeah, here's the progress bar on the flour. So it's all coming together. You can see how this game will like get you hooked, right? Like all the little different, I mean, we're not even to like, there's a whole nother level of like mining and smelting, and we got to get horses, and the trader allows us to get cows and pigs and chickens, and we can make goods, we can make carts to sell. So, all right. Cool. A child has been born. All right, so there's flour. 30 reserved, but I'm guessing it's all going to go right here. Oh, and we lost a little, like, you're not providing enough foodstuffs for us. So now they've got potatoes. Oh, there's the flour coming into this house so they can make bread. So I think I'm going to knock on wood here. I think we'll make it through. This will be our, if you hover over, you can see what year it is. So it's been 2 years. We're going to enter our third winter, and we're producing, I'm guessing, enough food. There's 40 people now. So that means both houses have been taken that were empty. And no one's looking for work. I guess the question is, should we build another windmill? We don't have enough people. All right, let's just let that go. And there's some stock in here, which is great. And then we can see right here, it's telling us like, here's what we sold, here's what we have on hand, which is nothing. Good. Good. I'd love to get some fish going, but we need to build. This is sort of like this is maybe like a little bit, maybe it's just the game just expects you to realize that like, if you're going to build one thing, like it should almost say when we build this fishery, wherever the heck that is, where were we? Wait. Fishery, like fishing dock. And maybe if we click here, it'll tell us your fishermen need boats to be able to get a fishing spot. You can click the plus button in the fishing dock's properties to order a new boat. Your local boatyard building will construct and order the fishing boat. So, like fish before the egg, you're gonna need a boatyard before you can get fishing. So let's build this boatyard. Excuse me, and I guess we'll build it right next to it. The problem, of course, is that we don't have enough people. So you're sort of like, we'll probably put one guy in here to build some boats, and then take that guy and he'll become the fisherman, right? There's a little bit of that like labor logistics that need to be done in the beginning. I remember as you get enough people, I mean like, and now with like the advent of like these big row houses, this is all in the new Alpha 5 patch, you should be able to just really begin to pile the people in. And then you'll probably have the reverse. You'll probably be like, unemployment will probably be rampant because you don't have enough for them to do. And then there's different tiers. I was reading in the Reddit this morning, there were people talking about like they had too many rich people who were unemployed, and they couldn't get them to work because they had so much money they didn't care. They didn't care to work. So maybe like a little bit of balance problem. All right, I got 4 people looking for jobs. So let's see if we put a guy in here, if we can get another builder. And then they're building a nice little, this is the smithy. The carpenter guys are keeping up. Still looking for a guy here at the forestry. I have 2 ladies doing the thatchery. They seem to be keeping pace. Lots of flour. I guess we can let's look at our resource list again. And now we can see stored 70, produced 150, we've sold 70. This is kind of fun. Little graphs, I like graphs. Our oldest citizen's now 77. Here comes the snow, it's December. And then we can look in the houses. So you can see that like the houses are producing this. These people are growing their own peas. They're growing their own buckwheat, cucumbers, pumpkins. And then I'm producing potatoes and flour, but they're producing the rest of it. So I think like the key to this early start is to build houses with gardens and build the plots big enough that they can build gardens big enough to like have enough food. Because without that, death. Oh, holy crap, that was fast. So let's do this and see if we can get some people in here to, we got a fisherman. We've ordered no boatyard worker. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. Let's we'll pull a construction worker and see if he'll become a boatyard worker. Come on, guy. Oh, he probably went to one of these other jobs. Let's pull that. Let's make sure that there's not some... I need him to become a boatyard worker. No. It's killing me. There he is. All right, good. Good. Can't complete an order in winter. Oh, classic. Got it all working. It's winter. So I don't think we need another, like we have 2,000 potatoes stored now. And we have enough wheat that we can produce even more flour. Let's hope that this thing still runs in the winter. Oh. Hiring. This is an excellent start. And this is sort of this is the core start to the game, right? We've built the housing. We have a little bit of city government here, town hall, and then we've got some industry, right? We're producing the basics: wood, thatch, carpentry, and a smithy. So we can repair our carts. We can build enough planks to build houses. And then we've got some other stuff we're kind of working on. We got the fishing dock, which is going to allow the more food, a continual supply of food. And then in terms of like, I think I would have done this farm a little different. I probably would have, instead of these two huge plots, especially because we're going to produce way too much, I think, I would have done smaller plots with maybe more variety, maybe some buckwheat and some hemp and those sort of things too. And we can still do that. I could pull these right now and we can make them smaller plots. So I think that's probably what we'll do is we'll pull these out and we'll make smaller, like 4 small plots for the farmers to work on. We have a clay pit and a windmill to make flour. We're going to there's some stone on the ground throughout that I've seen somewhere. It's under the snow. We can't see it. There's limestone and stone. We need to find some iron ore. And we need to start up a trader. The trading stuff is such a huge part of this game. So I think that's a really good start to it too. So I think this is a good idea of like how to get started with me sort of fumbling through it, trying to remember my last playthrough. Let's play this game again real soon. It is such a fun game. It's well worth your money. If you're looking for a city builder, a Banished type city builder, actually probably a little bit farther along than Banished was. It's a great option. So definitely check it out. And then come back and see me for more gameplay in the near future. For those of you that join me from Kvat's Raid, thank you so much. One of my favorite streamers. I never miss him when he's on. He's got such a laid back approach, and he has a wonderful voice too, which helps. And if you like what you see here, I could use the follow. I'd appreciate the follow. I also have a YouTube channel. I've been producing some YouTube stuff on the games that I play here. I'm here on Sundays, usually really short, an hour or two. And then my regular stream days are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 6 p.m. in the European time zone and noon over there in the Eastern time zone in America. But let's hit save on this, huh? And then let's look for someone to raid to. Someone, I don't know if there's anyone playing. When I looked earlier, there was no one playing this game in the directory, which I felt to be a little surprising because it is updated, but I don't think it has a huge following. Yeah, there's some people now. Nobody from the America, though. I think some Ukrainians, which is very cool. Let's see if there's anybody on that I know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Apex. Yeah, there's no one in that directory. I'm making food and totally not in help. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't.
Drax?
Yup. Let's look over here and see. Yeah. Thanks for wonderful stream. Sunday morning, and we're always rough. I always had 3 people on. I only have 3 people on my list. Yeah. Hey, Lack, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Yeah, check it out. Lobster, good morning. Sunday mornings are always rough. I have a lot of people that I have on my watch list here, Lobster, but like none of them are like smaller streamers. Like they're all having a hell of a day, like in the hundreds. So I don't necessarily want to go there. And there's nobody in the directory that's streaming this game that is of English speaking. So I think I'm tempted just to not raid at all, which is kind of lame, but at the same time, like I think it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Boom, 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 boom. I'm also tempted to. Oh, Molly. Molly will have somebody. She thinks. Hold on. I'm looking. Soma, thanks. You have a wonderful day also. I have a cozy one on my list doing Disney Dreamlight that's smaller, but Molly probably has all the people. So what if they have lots of folks watching? Isn't that a good thing for you for the raid? Every little bit helps, right? Yeah, like absolutely. Absolutely. But I also like, I just feel like going into like those directories or those, I know those people. I'm like, I just don't want to come off as the streamer who's raiding into the big streamer to try to like get people in. I don't know. It's a weird thing that I've got. Like yes. Is that the right thing to go find a big streamer and then dump in and then hope that you like pull, like it is the right thing to do, but there's something weird about me that's just like, I just, not what I meant. Isn't that a good thing for you to raid to? Like everything it is. I just don't, the people that I'm following that have, I'm not ready to raid to them. I guess it's more like it's more like it's just a personal preference thing. So, it is good for them too. Like it's good all around. I'm just being weird. I'm just being weird. And it's been easier on Sundays not to have to raid out because it's usually been 1 or 2 people. I wish we could go to the directory, which is not going to be possible. So, I'm just looking. There's a couple of people playing Planet Crafter that are interesting. Disney Dreamlight Lobster. I appreciate that, but I don't think there's, like a comfort level. Yeah, I don't think there's any world in which I've seen some of that Disney Dreamlight footage. It's not my speed. Is that a nice way to say it? Is that a nice way to say it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At least you get to look at whales. I just heard you over there. Are you talking to yourself, Malls? Mm-hmm. Like, if you get big, don't you still want littler folks to raid you? No worries. Totally get the comfort level. I was thinking from the other side as well, like the compliment of bringing communities together no matter what the size. Sorry. No, like you didn't overspeak at all. Not at all. Not at all. Like, it's a legitimate conversation. And I think that you're absolutely right. It is. All the streamers I follow that are bigger, they're never negative when smaller streamers come in. Always. And if I rated any one of the people on my list right now, they'd be overjoyed to see me and have me in and talk to me. And I think it'd be amazing. It's me. I'm not ready to go there yet. I'm just not. So, right. And these are people that like, some of them that I know on my own, some of them that I know through Molly, right? And there's also like that factor for me. Like, I don't want it to ever look like I'm just, that streamer who's riding on the coattails of his awesome streamer wife, right? But yeah. All right, you know what? It's just us. Let's just go and find yourself an excellent streamer to follow on with on this Sunday. And we won't raid. We'll end here. And I thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the raid from Kavat, one of my favorite streamers. If you're not following him, you need to be, and I'm sure you are. And let's see each other again on Tuesday. We're gonna play more Planet Crafter, because where we left it on Planet Crafter, if you remember, it's. I've been thinking about it nonstop, and my ability to stay away from that game is impressive. Wait, what? You're ending? Yeah. Sorry, Fat Man. I was only going to play for like an hour, and I'm at 2 hours and 33. Yeah, and Molly's going to start soon, so I got to get off here. So Molly will be on in a little bit, and then I was over there playing Project Zomboid with her. I'll be playing Project Zomboid again with her. My death count now is like 6. I'm going to hopefully get that up to 12 tonight. So come and check out Molly Berry. And I'll see you all on Tuesday. And thanks for coming, and have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.